We'll be talking about this Fairfield squad as we are underway. Vermont in the green jerseys going from right to left on your screen. Fairfield in the home whites, as this is the second half of a soccer double. A really good effort on Monday afternoon. Both at that right outside back and then able to get forward. As skipping past here is Nico Lobis, but 3+ seasons at the Division II and Division I level. Set piece, Chomo off of his line, gets a fist to it, and he gets clattered as well. But the flag is going to come up for an offside, as the assistant on the opposite side of the field had the flag up. But there's more concern right now as staying down Rui. Only time, by the way, that Vermont has played a team from Fairfield, Connecticut, as they open the season at home to Sacred Heart. It was a 2-0 victory. The full region selection. This is match number 38 for him in a Vermont jersey. A counter press leads to a chance, and it goes over the bar. Oh, Max Kissel making things happen and nearly catching Fairfield off guard. And Evan Chomo having a right go at his defense. Of classics to open up his collegiate account, both against Army and Monmouth, and a long-distance effort against Columbia as Hersick, Jersey, former Real Salt Lake Academy product, and also played a little bit with Real Monarchs and MLS Next Pro. At the moment is two still fighting for it, but Niels Hartman takes it back. Ball pinged to the back post. Good defending, though, by Thompson, just shielding all those runs. Lobis to ping this to the back post. And Fairfield defend that well, and it's going to be getting the amount of minutes that they would like, but he's really brought the energy here as Pierce goes down, and this is going to be a foul. And a free kick, just have to do it on his own. Now Rangi Hayata busting a gut to get to the box, and Turkus somehow comes out of that with the ball. Still he goes on, gets it out wide, played across for Albritton, and he scores! Fairfield lead here in the 26th minute. It's Sean Albritton, his third goal of the season. Fans going crazy here at Lessing Field, as it's a bit of a rarity for Vermont to be chasing a game. But Fairfield have applied the goods, and really this is all the credit to the work of Ilya Turkus, keeping that ball on. He finds Cameron Gerber, who's going to pick up his 5th assist of the season. And hey, they all don't have to go into the back of the net the same, but as long as they cross that goal line, they all count the same. Sean Albritton, the former Austin FC MLS Netway, also onto the field, wears 26, the Belgian native. And there is that man, just another build of attack down that right channel, ball squared to the end line. Blasco, well defended. It is going to be a corner to come, though. Jordan, part of the game now, having a bit of a long throw specialist. Decent throw looking for Rangi Hayata. Gerber's effort is blocked. It will be a to the near post. Rangi Hayata swings and misses. Blunchy with the second chance, and he floats it over the keeper, and Fairfield double their lead. Goes right over to the students, who are fired up just as much as the team is, and the Stags, well, they're in dreamland right now. Jordan Blunchy, his 3rd career goal. He had a couple of them in league play last year, and it just comes straight into the mixer from Odin Vick. And Blunchy, I don't think he knew all that much about it, but just try and force it somewhere towards the goal, and you'll take him again any way you get him. And Fairfield are thinking right now, could they be in dreamland here? They're still fit. Another ball hit over the top into the channel. Rangi Hayata might be in here as he skips by one, comes back to Massimo Marania. It's a big tackle. Comes to Armelino, but that's going to do it for the first half as Fairfield. Well, if he gave this opportunity to them a day or two ago, they would gladly shake your hand and say thank you very much. You see the coaching staff for men's soccer. But yeah, I mean, kind of the one match where you're looking back on for Vermont as we're underway. Fairfield going to one from the visitors. Toby Grant wears 19, you see on the field, has appeared in 7 of the team's 9 matches, only 1 start. This ball pops to the edge of the area. Long distance effort goes wide. That was taken by what Vermont men's soccer has put together. As Vermont men's soccer currently on a 19-match unbeaten run when playing at home. Last time that they lost was November of 2023, as this skips all the way through to Evan Chomo. There's a shot of a handball here, and the referee is going to have a look at this, or at least he's stopping the clock. Yeah, we're going to go to VAR. And I think judging by the reactions of players on both teams, one has to believe that this might get called for a penalty. To do a bit of work off the ball, but Pierce links up nicely down that far channel. As Thompson has gotten forward, back to Pierce. He slipped, but you could see there was no make anything of it. Oh, nice run here by David Ismail. Chance for him to drive forward. He's got a man out wide and 4 into the box here for the Catamounts. Ball takes a big deflection, it goes in, and Vermont are back in this. It was just a cross from the left. Takes a big knock. And all of a sudden here, with plenty of time left to go, Vermont are right back in this game. So we'll take a look at this now, as it was all started from David Ismail with a driving run. Yeah, that's just an own goal off Owen Drummond. I think it was Nico Lobus gets that, now that being 18. Top 15 as well in points per game, goal difference, corners per game, and assists per game. As this is bent deep. Ismail got a good swing at it. Attendance number for a night, 1,214 here at Lessing Field. It's one of the biggest crowds that we have seen in many years here, as this is sort of an outlet and goes back with Doherty. Flag stays down, it's a header, goes across goal. That was not all that far off. It was Olan Riwaju kind of just lurking in the area. And that's why I didn't mind this ball, as we're gonna see here from Doherty. He just put it into the mixer. And Pierce stayed on side. It's a good header. And Laurie was not all that far off from getting driving for her on a national front academically and getting well in with the community. This ball floated in toward Ismail. Oh, what a save by Chomo! Second chance, knocked down by Gerber and cleared away. What a stop by Chomos. He had to fight that onto the... Once again, does well in defense. Tackles flying in on both sides, but Vermont are in here. Takes a big deflection in the cross, another corner in, but there is no one there. Fairfield don't deal with it well enough as Andrew Miller goes over to recover. Back in, and the header just goes wide. Britton. The referee said that there's just enough of the ball won. Well, Britton has to be careful there. As driving forward now is Toby Grant. Gets it to this near side. First time ball swung across, and we're tied! Ryan Zelafro going top corner. And just like that, as they've done a few times already this season, Vermont have pulled a deficit back, and there's still 20+ minutes left to go. It's just a pretty finish, and there's nothing that Chomo could do about it. Or excuse me, that was not Zelafro, that was Lockerman, my apologies. Brilliant finish. It all starts from this Andrew Miller ball. Just a really good ball into the area. We'll take one more look at it again. No, it was Zelafro. Yeah, Zelafro was the one that had the goal as he was going over to the corner. Then the rest of the team said, go on. And here comes Vermont once again. They say the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous to defend in this game. And Fairfield found that out the hard way. Lobus, Zelafro, and Vermont are in front! Back-to-back goals for the Catamounts, and it's Ryan Zelafro lifting his team up from a 2-goal deficit. Now they lead 3-2. only in the span of just a few seconds, by the way. I mean, he's just finding himself in the right areas. He's gone up front. Lobis plays it to him, and yeah, Zelafro just goes right off the shoulder of Blunchy and sweeps it into the corner, and then after's coming as well. This is off your picture. Is a big skirmish right in front of the Vermont bench as Albritton has to be shoved away. Down on the floor is Lockerman, and the referee's got a lot of sorting to do. It's going to be a yellow card on Albritton. And this is part of that learning that Fairfield had to do in terms of not having those rash challenges and those moments as a young team. We'll take a look at this again here, but I bet once again Vermont players are going to be asking for the referee to come over to the monitor for here on this Saturday evening. This one might be the most challenging one. The original call on Sean Albritton is a yellow. Oh, it's a straight red. Sean Albritton has been sent off, and Fairfield for the third time this season are gone down to 10 men. Chasing 2 goals at halftime, and Zelafro, who's sitting on a hat trick, well, he was called for offside, but it was his 2. Chomo. Not a bad area. Vaz gets a header to it, but it's wide. His praises, but now here comes Vermont on the counter. Miller gets it to Ismail. It's 4-2. A clinical finish from the big man, David Ismail. Now 3 goals on the season. And they often say that the cream rises to the top. Well, right there, Vermont showing their class. They've scored 4 straight and lead 4-2. I mean, it's a great ball from Miller. It's his 2nd assist of the night, and David Ismail nearly passing that right past Chomo. And this comes back to Ismail. His effort is blocked well. Kissel doesn't really have much to work with at the moment, so he'll hold in the corner. Kissel and Line. Ball deflects, corner to come. That was at 3-1 at that moment. Had in summer leagues. Andrew Miller has gotten free. He's able to chop back onto his left and back onto his right. Plays it across and put behind by make another run. Destined to do so. They've strung together good results. This ball across, taken down. Edge of the area, but the effort goes wide of the mark. Persistence from Imar Inakwe, charging down Chomo. That's a good ball into the channel. Rangi Hayata has gotten himself in here. Bar down and it stays out. Kaya Rangi Hayata coming oh so close. That's a brilliant save from Hersig. Denying, that was Ethan Prescott. That would have been an interesting little storyline. The former Marshall player trying to get one back on Vermont after denying him of a national championship last year. Unlucky for Rangi Hayata. And then an absolutely brilliant save after off this thunderbolt. That was on target twice in the 69th minute. And then a goal, a brilliant take from David Ismail. And Vermont comes to Fairfield and knocks off the Stags by 4-2. The cream rising to the crop where